I made a stupid comment, meant as harmless teasing, about hooking up with his friend. I thought it would make him roll his eyes, maybe nudge me, maybe call me ridiculous. Instead, it blew my entire life apart. I never imagined one careless, sarcastic line would cost me my relationship, my social life, and the trust of the one person I believed would never doubt me. Adam and I had been together for 3 years. We weren't some perfect fairy tale couple, but we were solid. He was gentle, steady, and had this quiet humor that always made me feel safe. Too safe, maybe. I got comfortable, careless. I stopped thinking about how deeply my words hit him. One night we were at a small hangout with friends, music, cheap wine, bad jokes, the usual. His friend Ryan was there too, the guy who flirted with everyone just to see if he could. People rolled their eyes at him, but we tolerated it because that was simply who he was. Adam, though, never really trusted him. At some point, Ryan joked in front of everyone, "If you ever get tired of Adam, you know where to find me." People laughed. I forced a laugh too, even though it wasn't funny. I looked at Adam, expecting him to smirk or brush it off. He didn't. Trying to break the tension, I blurted out the worst line of my life. "Maybe I should try you out, Ryan? Maybe I'm missing out." It came out way harsher than it sounded in my head. The laughter died instantly. A couple people gave those uncomfortable courtesy laughs. Most just stared at the table. Adam looked like someone had punched the air out of him. He stood up without saying a word and walked outside. I followed him, still thinking I could smooth it over. I kept insisting, "It was a joke. Come on, you know I'm kidding." He turned around, expression blank and voice cold. "That wasn't a joke. That was humiliating." I tried to backtrack, but he shook his head. "If that's something you can even say out loud, then maybe you've already crossed the line." He left. And he didn't come home that night. By morning, everything had spiraled. A video of the moment, me laughing, saying I should cheat with Ryan, had been shared around our friend group. Completely out of context, it looked like a confession. It spread fast. Ryan's girlfriend saw it and immediately accused me of cheating with him. Rumors exploded. People said we'd been sneaking around. And since Adam stayed quiet, everyone assumed it was true. Within days, my entire friend circle turned on me. Messages stopped. People avoided me. Even at work, I caught whispers and stares. A joke had become my reputation. When Adam finally agreed to meet, he looked exhausted, emotionally drained in a way I'd never seen before. I sat down and rushed to explain. "I didn't cheat. You know I didn't." He stared at me for what felt like forever. Then he said, "Do you know what it felt like to watch that video and have people ask me if it was real? You made a fool out of me." His voice wasn't angry. It was defeated. I tried to apologize, to explain that I say stupid things when I'm nervous. He laughed, but it was a bitter, empty sound. "Exactly. You didn't think. And now everyone thinks I'm some idiot who got played by the woman he loved." Then he said the words that destroyed me. "We're finished." I reached for him, but he pulled away and walked out without looking back. The days after were a nightmare. I tried to get Ryan to clear things up, but he refused. His own relationship fell apart because of the rumor, so he decided to let me take the fall. He even hinted that my joke was actually the truth, just to save himself. And then Adam posted something online, calm, collected, and final. Sometimes a single joke shows you someone's real character. Believe it the first time. That message exploded among our mutuals. People chose sides. Most didn't choose mine. The comments were brutal. Cruel. Some were downright disgusting. My name, my image, the person everyone thought they knew, it all crumbled over one careless sentence. I moved out, started over in a new place, but the guilt and humiliation never left. Some nights, I catch myself wanting to text him just one more apology. But I never do. Because what can I say? That it meant nothing? That I didn't realize how deeply it would cut? It meant everything. Cost everything. The same voice that used to whisper, "I love you," is the same voice that destroyed us. I thought teasing him would be funny. He thought I was admitting something real. And in that gap between what I meant and what he heard, we lost each other. People say relationships end because of lies or cheating. Mine ended because I opened my mouth without thinking about how it would land on the heart of the man who trusted me. If I could rewind time, I'd keep quiet. I'd squeeze his hand under the table instead of trying to provoke a reaction. I'd protect what we had instead of testing how far I could push him. Because sometimes, love doesn't end with betrayal. Sometimes, it ends with a single sentence spoken at the wrong moment. I joked about sleeping with his friend. And that joke cost me the person who never would have laughed at losing him.